Hey, so if God is all powerful, why wouldn't he just off the devil? I heard that question a long time ago, and I think I have an answer. What is up, everyone? Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing if you did. Check this out. I didn't upload last week. I didn't do it. I should have. I didn't. I had this genius idea to renovate where my desk is, where my phone is sitting right now to record this video. I had this genius idea. Me and my girlfriend live in a tiny home, in this tiny home. My bed's over there, the kitchen's behind me, that's the fridge, and then over there more is the toilet, right? It's a small house, I suppose that's why they call it a tiny house. Me and my girlfriend live in this. And before my desk setup was a big bulky cupboard on that side, a big bulky cupboard on this side, and then a board over the top, right? You could really only fit one chair in the middle. You couldn't fit two chairs. So when Kayla, my girlfriend, was eating dinner or watching videos or trying to play games on her computer or on my computer or whatever, she would have to lean over the desk to do it because she couldn't fit her legs under, right? She said she didn't mind, but I minded. So I thought, fuck it, what I'm going to do is do a floating desk. So do supports on the outside, a support at the back, and put a board over the top. All well and good. I know how to do that. I put shelves up there, so there's shelves up there now. They got cool lights on them, they look sick. I was like, it won't take me too long. I'll put the supports up, put the shelves up, and then just buy a board from Bunnings, paint it, sand it down, make sure it's all smooth and clean and everything like that. So I did the supports, I did the shelf, and then I was like, okay, now just the board. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I gotta sand this fucker down. I gotta paint it. I gotta do all the shit, and it's like 10 degrees max outside. So I'm not fucking painting in the shed. It's gonna be way too cold. The paint won't set properly. It'll just take me fucking 10, 12 hours probably waiting on paint to dry, literally. So I found a company that will do the desk board properly in laminate, so it's all perfect and all good. Got onto them, took me ages to put the order form through, and they said, all good, pay half as a deposit, and we'll get it sorted. So I paid half, and then they told me about 3 weeks for the desk board, about 3 weeks turnover. And I was like, motherfucker, because I have no desk right now. I have nothing here, which I think was going to be right for a week in my head, but 3 weeks is a long time. So last Monday, when I record YouTube videos, I didn't have anything here. And then they told me 3 weeks, and I went out and got a fucking plastic desk thing to sit here so that we could have a computer or screen, because we don't have a TV. All we do is watch fucking YouTube and Netflix sometimes at night, and we run it all off a computer and a screen. So I didn't have anything to set my phone on. And I could have done the video over there, you're right, or over there, but I like having the videos all the same. The same background, just me talking. I like that the words that I'm speaking is the value and not constant fucking changing and all the bullshit. So, no video last week. I apologize. My theory was once a week. That got in the way, and I guess I let it beat me a little bit, but is what it is. The video isn't about my desk reno, although it's fucking sick. This area is sick. I finally have all my books that I've read up there. I've got my sound bar up on the shelf, and we've got tubs underneath for storage and shit like that, because when you live in a little tiny house, storage is pretty fucking important. We've got tubs under the bed, the bed's raised up. We've got, I don't know if you can see right there, there's drawers for clothes and stuff, and that little thing in the background is Kayla's chair that I should have put out of frame, but I didn't. But yeah, tiny house. My dad built this tiny house. He built it when I moved back to home in 2020, I think. Peak COVID. I moved from Bendigo to here after losing my job and being in a mountain of fucking debt. I moved back home. That's really when I started having a bad drinking problem. I always say everyone's vices are all good until life kicks you in the fucking balls, and then your vices really start to show. So my dad built this. It's priced at like maybe $100,000. You're able to tow it around and stuff like that, but it's only ever sat here. But this video isn't about the tiny home. Although I probably could do a video on it because it's fucking cool as. But it's not about that. What it is about is the question that I heard a long time ago that got me thinking for a very long time. And it's, if God was so powerful, why wouldn't he just off the devil? Right? Why wouldn't he just get rid of all the bad stuff? Why is there war? Why is there famine? Why is there cancers? Why is there people dying from stroke? Why is there all this bad? And I've thought about this for a long time, years actually. And the only good answer that I can come up with is that God and the devil, obviously they're not physical beings, right? They're kind of just frequencies. God knows that he kind of needs the devil. And that sounds silly. But he kind of needs the devil and all the bad stuff. Because as human beings, our physical body is just temporary. But our soul is eternal. And I believe that our soul is on earth to go through enormous hardship and this enormous hard thing they call life, go through adversity, go through all the bad stuff, and in the end, still choose God, and still choose love, and still choose light. And God isn't oppressive. He wants you to choose. He gave you free will. But there is no free will without having a choice. Of having a choice of dark, having a choice of negative, having a choice of bad, or having a choice of the other side. The good, the light, love, all that kind of stuff. So in my mind, what my belief is that God keeps the bad things in life there. And I think in the long term, they end up being good things. But in the moment of what we see in our short life, they're bad things. He keeps those there so that we have a choice to see them as bad, see them as evil, and damn the world, and damn God, and damn everything that is good because of those bad things. Or we have a choice to choose love, light, good on the other side. I think if it was all good all the time, if life was just perfect, like they say heaven is, and you're full of love, full of knowledge, full of everything good, then there would be no choice. There's no free will. It's just good. That's your only choice. Life's just good. But I don't think we're here to just have a good life. I think we're here to be tested. I think we chose as eternal beings to come here for a very short time to be tested. And that test includes seeing all the bad stuff, being aware to it, damning the world for a little bit, damning God, and then still moving on from that and still choosing love, still choosing to be good, still choosing to love God. And I think that's the big test. So my title for this video was going to be God and the Devil are friends. I don't think they're friends. I don't think they vibe with each other per se, but I do think that evil and corruption and tyranny and oppression and everything bad is necessary so that we can experience the worst things in the world and still choose God, which is the ultimate form of love. And I don't think we would have freedom of choice. I don't think we wouldn't if the only choice was that. So that's my answer to the question. Hopefully it made sense to you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Fucking love you.